Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Ed Klonoski and I am the president of Charter Oak State College. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and board members, I am honored to share this moment in history with you, the college's 47th commencement exercises. We welcome our candidates for degrees, their family members, and friends. Our staff and administration have striven to provide a commencement ceremony worthy of the class of 2021, worthy of your resilience, accomplishments, and achievements. I also want to congratulate all the graduates. I know for many of you this has been a long-awaited dream come true, and we are pleased to be able to celebrate this accomplishment with you. Though virtual, our heartfelt, sincere wishes are with each of you today. We would be remiss if we did not take a moment to thank those who have supported you during your academic career: faculty, staff, spouses, partners, parents, family, and friends. Our support systems are what get us through the difficult times and what make the enjoyable times more enjoyable. Thank you for your support of our graduates. Please sit back and enjoy as we hear from our distinguished alumni, faculty, and honored guests, all coming together to acknowledge you and your efforts. But first, this graduation represents a bittersweet moment for me personally and for the college. After 19 years, our provost, Dr. Shirley Adams, is retiring and overseeing her final graduation. Every organization has a handful of dedicated individuals who become the heart and soul of the place. Shirley is such for us. Dr. Adams is the very center of all of our academic energies. Her humble beginnings from a farm in Iowa where she was raised by a single parent, attended college with scholarships and family support, she is a first-generation college student, have prepared her to serve this role with distinction. She attended college and completed both her master's degree and doctorate while married, raising a son, and working full-time. She is up and at it before most of us grab our first cup of coffee. Shirley provides leadership, academic guidance, and friendship to many of our staff and faculty. She is our biggest cheerleader for our students, wanting the best for your academic journey. Dr. Adams is at the center of growth of our academic programs, and we are proud of her accomplishments at Charter Oak. At commencement, she is our mistress of ceremonies. She helps choose the honorary degree recipient. She even reads the names of our graduates, which is the hardest job at graduation. She does it all with her usual efficiency and with the great joy we all feel when our students graduate. On behalf of the staff and 2 decades worth of Charter Oak graduates, I want to thank her for all of her years of service. Shirley, you are the best and we will miss you. We wish you the best in your new chapter of travel and adventure. Thank you and best wishes.
Hi, first I want to start by thanking President Klonoski for the really kind words. As he mentioned, I am retiring. I'm really going to miss Charter Oak State College, the staff, the faculty, and the students. I am sure I will go through withdrawal for a number of weeks once I leave here. As Ed said, I am Shirley Adams, the provost at Charter Oak State College. On behalf of the faculty and academic affairs staff, I want to extend our sincere congratulations and to tell you a little bit about you, the class of 2021. You are a remarkable class. I know it has been difficult for a lot of our students this year, especially for those needing to complete internships or practicums in order to graduate. Such as our nurses, this is the first year we have graduates from our ADN to RN to BSN program. We have 12 graduates, all from Connecticut. Many of them did their nursing practicums by helping the Connecticut Department of Health perform COVID-19 contact tracing. Our ECE majors found their early childhood centers being closed or going to virtual learning, making it difficult for students to do their internships. Yet we have 42 graduates who earn their bachelor's degree and 11 who earn their associate degree. Although we are a distance learning institution, we know a lot about you, our graduates. We learn about you from the concentration plans of study you develop, the resumes you submit, the graduate surveys that you complete, and at the graduate level from your resumes, letters of reference, and your final projects. Staff and faculty read all of these, and of course your admission and academic counselors have gotten to know you through emails, phone calls, and chats. We celebrate with you each of your accomplishments, and we take pride in knowing that you have received a promotion or have been accepted to graduate school. So what does a graduating class look like? What makes this class unique, and what do you have in common? There are 490 associate, bachelor's, and master graduates today. We have 410 graduating with a bachelor's degree, 50 with associate degrees, and 25 with master's degrees. At the undergraduate level, most of you have graduated with 3 years, but some took a little longer, over 20 years. 71% are women. Graduates range in age from 17 to 63, and the average age is 37. Over 27% attended full-time. Most students, whether full-time or part-time, worked full-time. 18% of you took one or more CLEP or Dante's exams. One person earned 99 credits from exams. 42% of you have earned honors. 78% of you are from Connecticut, but we have graduates from 27 states. The Women in Transition Program and the Connecticut Wage Program, two special programs supported by Charter Oak to help adults advance in the workforce, are graduating 8 students. And what do our Master of Science graduates look like? This year, we have only graduates from our Master of Science in Organizational Effectiveness and Leadership. Next year, we will have graduates from our Healthcare Administration and Health Informatics programs, 2 new programs that just started a year ago. Many of our undergraduates go on to graduate school. Of the 28 graduates, 2 have an associate and bachelor's degree from Charter Oak, and 15 have a bachelor's degree from Charter Oak. 68% selected the business track, 31% the nonprofit track. 23 of you live in either Connecticut or in the New England states. 6 are from Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, and Illinois. The age range of graduate students is 32 to 68. The average age of our graduate students is 47. The average graduating GPA is 3.89. 12 graduated with a perfect 4.0 GPA. This year, the term essential worker has been used a lot, but all of you are essential workers, whether you are working in healthcare, delivering packages, working in policing, stocking shelves at stores, preparing food at the few restaurants that are opened, taking care of family members, delivering the mail, working at the bank, or homeschooling your children. You are all essential. You are all important. You have not only survived the pandemic and all of the challenges it has thrown at you, but you have excelled. You have graduated. You are truly a remarkable class. Take this day to celebrate.
It is now my honor to introduce President Jane Gates, the president of our Connecticut State Colleges and Universities system.
My name is Dr. Jane Gates, and I'm honored to serve as interim president of the Connecticut State Colleges and University System. On behalf of CSCU, I want to express my congratulations to the graduating class of 2021 and to express deep admiration for your personal commitment to excellence. You are here because of your perseverance and self-discipline in completing this important event in your lives. I also want to congratulate all your special family members, parents, intimate partners, reliable friends, faculty, and staff who have encouraged you and motivated you during your journey to success. While this might look slightly different than the graduation you envision when you first walk through your institution's doors, whether virtually or in person, I am happy that you are able to be together for this celebration that marks a significant milestone in your educational journey. I know that when you started your studies, you couldn't have imagined that a global pandemic would force your campus or work to abruptly close, forcing you from a campus that has become your home for many of you, or a job that was essential to your quality of life. You couldn't imagine reopening with masks, physical distancing, and diverse online learning modalities. Yet, you overcame many obstacles, challenges, and hurdles during an unprecedented time in the history of the country. Through this difficult time, you have grown both personally and professionally. You adapted quickly to a completely new way of life and learning, and you put in the hard work necessary to complete your degree. You persisted through two of the most difficult academic years in recent memory, and you're stronger because of it. And while this may look different than what you imagined, what you have achieved is even more special because you did it in such difficult times. And in the process, many of you discovered passion that will translate into successful careers. All of you expanded your horizons by challenging yourselves, thinking critically, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and embracing creativity. I have no doubt that it made you a better educated, more well-rounded version of yourself. You have shown that it is today's students and graduates that are the change agents for the future and the next generation of leaders. So whether today is the beginning of the next step in your academic journey, or you're planning or entering or continuing in the workforce, or if you have other plans entirely, know that you have made the CSCU system and the state of Connecticut, by extension, very, very proud. So congratulations to the class of 2021. I can't wait to see the great things you will accomplish.
Hello, my name is Matt Fleury, and I am honored to serve as the chair of the Connecticut Board of Regents for Higher Education. On behalf of my fellow Regents, I am delighted to offer greetings and congratulations to each member of the class of 2021, along with our sincere gratitude to all the parents, families, friends, and others who have supported today's graduates throughout your educational journeys. Of course, this is a unique commencement, and not just because of its altered format, but also because of everything our students have done to get to this point. And your support network has been more important than ever over the past year. Today is a significant milestone in achieving your higher educational goals. And the Board of Regents could not be more proud of your hard-earned success. On behalf of the entire board, we extend to you our heartfelt congratulations, along with our hopes that each of you pursues your dreams, whether through continuing your education, entering the workforce, or something else entirely, with the same dedication and perseverance that brought you to this day of success and celebration. I would also like to give a special recognition to the faculty and staff who helped get you to this point. Their expertise and passion and dedication contributed so much to the quality of your educational experience. So to all CSCU employees, thank you. And to the class of 2021, you are the future of Connecticut, and I offer all of you our sincere congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Olusegun Odeshina, Dean of Faculty. Each year, an honorary degree is awarded by the Connecticut Board of Regents for Higher Education and Charter Oak State College to an individual or individuals who have made exceptional contributions to the college and to local, national, and or international communities, and who have influenced advances within their own professional fields. At this 2021 commencement ceremony, the Board of Regents and the college are awarding the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters to David Henderson. David Henderson served as a member of Charter Oak's consulting faculty from 1987 until his retirement 12/7/2018. During that extensive service, he was Dean of the Faculty from 2001 to 2003, Associate Dean from 1999 to 2001, and Chair of the Math, Science, and Technology Committee from 1981 to 1993. Dr. Henderson has a PhD in chemistry from the University of Massachusetts and a BA in chemistry from St. Andrews Presbyterian College in North Carolina. Dr. Henderson was always available to serve Charter Oak, whether it was to approve students' plans of study, develop program outcomes, review courses for transfer, or participate in regional accreditation visits. He helped the college grow from being mostly an aggregator of credits to an online college, always reminding us of our mission and taking the time to instill in new consulting faculty the unique role Charter Oak plays in higher education. We are honored to award Dr. David Henderson with this honorary degree today.
Good afternoon. I am Holly Howery, a Regent of the Board of Regents, and will be hooding today's honorary degree recipient. By virtue of the authority vested in me, the Connecticut Board of Regents for Higher Education concurring, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and invest you with all the rights and privileges thereunto. In token thereof, I virtually hand you the diploma and direct that you be vested with the hood appropriate to your degree.
It has been a privilege for me to work with so many Charter Oak students, faculty, and staff over the years. Thank you for choosing me to receive this honorary degree. It means a lot to me. Congratulations to all you new graduates. It always makes me happy to see so many people fulfill what has often been a long-term goal. I know how hard you've worked to get where you are today. Juggling work, family, and college is something I think only adult learners can do. I was invited to join the consulting faculty of Charter Oak State College in 1987. I was recently tenured professor of chemistry at Trinity College. Professor Ed Nye was dean of the faculty and also the chair of the Math, Science, and Technology Committee at Charter Oak. Many other faculty that I knew and respected were consulting faculty, but I had no idea what I was getting into. I had not really worked with adult learners before, and in all honesty, since community service was one of the criteria for promotion, I thought joining the consulting faculty might help. I had no idea I would stay for 30 years. Thank you again for this honor. In closing, let me just congratulate you again for your accomplishments and wish you all success as you move forward in your careers with your Charter Oak degrees. Thank you.
Greetings. I am Yanita Ruth, today's student speaker. To President Ed Klonoski, thank you for affording me this opportunity to speak. To the faculty, staff, and administrators, your support, time, and patience have been priceless, so we thank you. We all understand that this journey would not be possible without the love and support from our parents, spouses, children, friends, and perhaps a few good colleagues. Thank you for being the wind beneath our wings. And a special thank you to my mom, Lily Porter. Your love and support has been priceless. Now to the class of 2021. You did it. We did it. We all have moments in life when we want to give up. Sometimes these feelings happen right when we start a goal or task. Success is when you accept the good and the bad by realizing that they both are working for your good. Success is when you refuse to give up. When you face challenges head on and say, giving up is not an option. This is the mindset you've had over the past 2 to 4 years of pursuing your degree. I'm sure there have been times when you wanted to throw in the towel. There were times when it seems as though there wasn't enough hours in the day to complete your assignments. Yet, through the long nights, multiple projects, juggling work and school, and sharing a few tears, you decided giving up wasn't an option. In 2020, in the midst of our plate already being full, we were faced with the most unpredictable and unimaginable challenge, the pandemic. Most of you transitioned from working in the office to working at home. Seemed like a pretty good idea, except your spouse and your children came home as well. You were faced with balancing work, being a homeschool teacher, teacher's aide, and a college student. I'm sure there were many days when you yelled, "I can't do this anymore." Yet, you got up the following day, dusted off your boots, washed your face, and dried your tears because giving up wasn't an option. I know what those words mean. I am a 2017 stroke survivor. My life as I knew it changed overnight. I decided that giving up wasn't an option. So in 2019, I had the nerve and the audacity to enroll in this great college after being out of school for 30 years. How dare I move forward after having a stroke? In 2019, I received my Associate of Science, became a first-time author, and a founder of Dreams Realized Resource Center, LLC. In January 2021, I became a certified leadership coach, and today I am celebrating commencement with you to receive my Bachelor of Science in Organization Leadership, because giving up wasn't an option. Class of 2021, we have proven what hard work looks like. We are here today because of our tenacity, willpower, and mindset. This is what success looks like when you decide to push through. Today, I challenge you to continue your journey on to the next chapter of your life. Dream and dream big. Go for the next promotion. Get your master's or your PhD. Become the CEO of that company. Buy your dream house or your dream car. And if you're at the tender age of retirement and only desire to go on vacations and sit on the sofa watching TV, do it. When the unexpected interrupts your life, remember that giving up is not an option. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, David and Anita, for your insightful and encouraging messages. Now on to the degree conferral. On behalf of the faculty of Charter Oak State College, I congratulate each of you on completing the requirements for your degree. The faculty has spent many hours reviewing your programs of study and grading your capstone projects. We are familiar with the challenges that you have overcome. We acknowledge your hard work and perseverance. Your degree signifies that you have met the high standards that we have set for you and that you achieved your educational goal. We hope that with your degree in hand, you will move forward in your professional lives and on to future study as lifelong learners. We are proud of you and thank you for your fine work in upholding Charter Oak's tradition of excellence. With the recommendation of the faculty and provost, Shirley Adams, by the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents and by the state of Connecticut, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of associate, bachelor, or master's as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may now move the tassels on your cap from right to left. Congratulations. Well done. Now that you are graduates, I want to call upon John Thomas, President of the Alumni Association, to welcome you as members of the Charter Oak Alumni.
Hello, class of 2021, and congratulations. Feels good, right? In this unprecedented year of having to navigate the challenges of COVID-19, the mask wearing, the social distancing, remote schooling for your children, learning how to work virtually, and the general sense of uncertainty that the pandemic unveiled. And yet, you rose to meet all those challenges. You took a stand for yourself, you anchored yourself to your goals, and you set your sights on finishing your degrees. Now, here we are. The breezes of change are beginning to blow. Spring is in the air. Vaccinations are rolling out. There is a sense of optimism and the portending of a return to normalcy. And for you, there's one thing for certain. You achieved your goal. You stayed in the moment. You did the next right thing. You decided, you acted, you persisted. And today, you graduate from Charter Oak State College with your degree in hand. I'm so happy for all of you, and I'm sure you're happy for yourselves too. So savor this moment. Enjoy your success. And when you are done basking for the moment and ready for the next stage of your journey, whatever that may be, remember what got you through your coursework and the challenges of the last year. Your focus, your decision-making, your actions, and your persistence, because those will be the same traits you will rely on going forward. Today, as the Alumni Association President, I have the privilege of officially welcoming you to the Charter Oak alumni community. So welcome. You know, it's been said that lives and careers are built one experience at a time. The experience you have had here at Charter Oak, I know, has been a foundational one and will serve you well as you pursue your futures. And as you set your sights on what is ahead, I humbly ask you to consider one more experience with Charter Oak, that of an active, registered member of the Charter Oak State College Alumni Association. The Charter Oak Alumni Association was created for all alumni with the purpose of uniting us through meaningful connections to build relationships that support our educational and career satisfaction and to expand our common purpose and to increase engagement. I remember my graduation day, and I remember the appreciation I felt for Charter Oak. I was impelled, I was driven to give back to Charter Oak in some way. I did that by joining the Alumni Association and then becoming a board member. I hope you will too. Today, you get to choose to become one of us, to give back to Charter Oak, and to become a part of the Charter Oak State College Alumni Association. You might be asking, how can I be part of this? Well, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Join, volunteer, participate. Join our volunteer leadership as we work to unite and serve the alumni community. Volunteer with our Acorns in Action or become an ambassador for Charter Oak. Or simply stay connected and be involved with our events, our workshops, and more. Take a minute, please, to complete the alumni survey and consider membership. Be proud of your accomplishments and remember how you struggled, but how you also succeeded. I look forward to meeting you and hope you choose to join us in the upcoming months. Help us give back to our alma mater and the communities around us. Please keep in touch, and congratulations again.
Graduates, let me begin by congratulating all of you on your tremendous achievement. Many of our undergraduates have arrived at this moment along a non-traditional path, often after a number of false starts and over far more than the usual number of years. Many of our graduate students spent years working before deciding to pursue that next degree. And many of you were often stopped in your progress by family responsibilities. You put those family responsibilities ahead of your own needs, and that meant your education was delayed. I understand the barriers you faced, and I know how much it means to you that you are finally able to earn your degree. We now have our second commencement clouded by the COVID-19 outbreak, but it should not take away from what you have accomplished. If anything, It shows the depth of your character and how resilient you are. This outbreak has shown that you are not quitters. You managed to face these challenges and yet continued to push forward, navigating the uncharted times. In fact, I would argue that your ability to keep moving forward during this crisis should be the #1 accomplishment on your new resumes. Great job, class of 2021. I am honored and proud to be celebrating with you. As you sit here, enjoying this well-earned celebration of your accomplishments, it's the perfect moment to think about what your degree completion efforts say about you. First of all, you had the courage to try again. You put aside the things that blocked your original efforts to finish a degree, you put yourself out there again, and you tackled the challenge of a college credential. To me, taking the risk to start again is far more interesting than the reasons why you didn't finish the first time. I'm intrigued by the grit it takes to try again. I point this out because I believe that this grit, your capacity to keep reaching for that next success, is the one characteristic that you must keep deploying. It is your defining trait, your cloak of invincibility. You are a group of people who show up, say, yes, I can, get back up after you're knocked down, and who keep moving forward. If you do this at work, in your personal relationships, in graduate school, and in every aspect of your lives, it guarantees that you will make the most of the opportunities that lay ahead of you. Putting yourself out there is always the first step towards success. Each of us builds a life by putting ourselves out there. We make a promise or we announce a goal, and then we do the work to make it happen. We learn to be self-reliant and we learn to accept help. And once we make it, it's one of life's great joys to help those following us. In closing, I applaud your courage, your persistency, and the generosity that will surely follow you as you share your time, talent, and knowledge with those around you. Congratulations.
Associate in Arts, Sharonda R. Patterson, Marcan Wallace. Associate in Science, Fahim Abdul Latif, Fatbarda Ajdini, Molly Ostromowitz, Melissa Behrens, Lauren M. Bow, Jennifer E. Brand, Amanda Buck, Jessica J. Carter, Zachary Chow, Genesis Cologne, Jose A. Cortez, Kevin P. Zapla, Jessica S. Daly, Evan DeRosa, Hillary R. Desideraggio, Jeremy A. Dumas, Christine Elliott, Scott M. Ellis, Keating M. Fabian, Kate Ferris Morell, Jessica L. Philback, Diane Fish, Thomas Gear, Stacy L. Gillette, Laura Gordy, Shauna Gurett, Michelle Hansen, Kelsey Henninger, Dixon R. Holman, Kimberly A. Landry, David M. Lennart, Emily Lininger, Julia Lininger, Neha Madianda, Jessica I. Martinez, Rochelle A. McLean, Cimarron B. Mortensen, Shayna Mosley, Amanda Murphy, Carrie A. Murray, Kimberly A. Ortiz, Adam M. Peacock, Tasha J. Pepin, Anthony R. Porzio, Shante R. Randall. Associate in Science, Maria L. Rivera, Betzabet Rojas Chow, Randy Rosario, Melissa Santiago, Christopher Cimarini, Brianna Sorby, Lydia Thompson-Witter, Sophia F. Totanis, Alanette Valentine, Marcy Valuk, Christine Veal, Viviana Zamora. Bachelor of Arts, Jenna Caliolo, Evelyn S. Carella, Shayna Fromowitz, Zane Gomez Walton, Shoshana R. Klein, Sarah R. Koladis, Kayla Koifman, Emiliano Lena, Nelke Y. Maldonado, Krista L. Mangiafico, Toby Pill, Broca Roberts, Naomi Schreiber, Gerald R. Sisko, Hassan M. Sultan, Jonathan M. Trister, Tanika Wesley. Bachelor of Science. Michelle Abbott, Valbona Abadini, Ada I. Acevedo, Abby Ackerman, Orphe Egoli, Kelly Aguirre, Vanessa Aguirre Rodriguez, Victoria Aguiekem, Michelle M. Ahing, Luz V. Alicia, Anna Aponte, Maria M. Arroyo, Genevieve Ariyi, Holly D. Avery, Wendy L. Ayala Penn, Zanab Bar, Arnold Baker, Wesley Balduza, Corey Baldwin, Brian K. Ballard, Katie L. Bardinelli, Jeffrey E. Barker, James R. Barron, Lynn Bartolucci, Rivka L. Baver, Edward S. Bednars, Bridget N. Bell, Jillian Bellman, Jeff F. Benitez, Marguerite G. Beplat, Robin Bergman, Nakaya M. Bishop Londi,
Michael Banu,
Matthew J. Banzagni, Lynn M. Booth, Eric T. Bockway, Amanda Batone, Michael Breen, Kelly Brennan, Christopher A. Brewer, Alfredo M. Brito, Tova Broder, Brittany Brown, Venice B. Brown, Antonio Bryan, Taylor Bryant, James V. Buds, Robin L. Budwitz, Rachel Burnett, Laura Busher, Nicole T. Butkaris, Elizabeth J. Bazalski, China R. Bird, Lavette Caesar Johnson, Rebecca M. Cahill, Jennifer Calcido Aponte, Janine M. Carlson, Jessica V. Carlson, Zachary F. Cash, Janine E. Castaldi, Cindy Charles, Quentin Cherry, Susan A. Clancy, Jessica A. Clark, McKenna D. Clark, Gloria Clark, Alexandria Clay, Michelle M. Colasio, Jeffrey Calapietro, Richard T. Cole, Yura A. Colon, Rebecca A. Coppertite, Jill Corlett, Rebecca Catrona, Jennifer L. Cox, Kristen Cretin, Tara J. Cross, Zachary Crodemel, Margarita L. Cruz, Diego Custodio, Dawn DeBeck, Janine E. Dagnew, Danielle V. Danella, Carrie Ann Dance, Alex M. Dannenhofer, Naomi Dasanayaki, Rain Dougherty, Angela N. Davis, Lincoln Davis, Lisa Davis, Drew De La Vega, Yvonne Dingeli, Abigail E. DeBow, Teresa De Castro, John L. DeMeo, Alyssa Dennis, Richard De Palma, Jesse Desjardins, Robert J. Dubazinski, DeJorm Doe, Michael J. Duty, Delphine Dortenzio, Giselle Douglas Georges, Kimberly Duyard, Cassandra Dowdell, Donna Duarte, Jennifer C. Dubay, Sydney E. Dubriel, Malgorzata K. Duba Baker, Michelle Dumont, Cheryl A. Duncan, Samantha Duncan, Nicole Dunville, Kayla Duplessis, Ekamini B. Ekpenyang, Megan Eldridge, Daisy Espendola Rojas, Rachel Feldman, Taylor Ferguson, Nehama Fermaglich, Nomi Fermaglich, Kylie E. Flanagan, Wendy Flynn, Duncan F. Forrester, Laura M. Folk, Sui L. Forlano, Justin Fortin, Romanita A. Franco, Jeffrey A. Francoeur, Diane Fredsall, Kristen L. Gabrielle, Shayna N. Geither, Cynthia Gallipew, Derek J. Gallipew, Augustina Garabedian, Jessica M. Garcia Osorio, Thomas Genoso, Alexis Genovese, Zahava Gori, Amanda C. Giacco,
Melissa Giannitti,
Wanda D. Givens, Chelsea L. Gladue, Ebony S. Glover, John M. Gonzalez, Janessa Gonzalez Carraro, Jillian Goucher, Ashley D. Gradia, Mark W. Green, Rachel E. Greiner, Monica Gray, Rhonda Greiser, Shireen Griffin Gibson, Julia A. Durand, Joy L. Guy, Ishmael T. Hamrell, Ashley Hall, Khadija Hamlet,
Nomi Hammonds,
Jonathan C. Hamrick, Rebecca M. Handler, Mark Hayden, Lindsay Helfrich, Alexandra N. Heller, Rachel J. Henson, Vanessa Hernandez, Lisa C. Hill, Noah R. Hill,
Jefferson D. Hobbs,
Alyssa Hofferth, Randolph C. Howell, Tessia Lou Hunt, James C. Hurdle, Jason Highland, Joanna Hild,
Jeanette L. Ireland,
Anne Marie Jack, Emma Jackson, Sarah I. Jacobson, Brianna E. Jenkins, Judy A. Johnson, Kenneth L. Johnson, Charlotte A. Jones, Marvin M. Jones, Jeff Joyce, Amanda K. Karnsamtab, Richard P. Katz, Katarzyna Kedzer, Deborah Kelly, Haley Kirks, Francis Kerr, Barbara J. Kahn, Heidi Lee K. Kidd, Austin R. Kingsbury, Abigail P. Klutz, Tammy L. Konarski, Daniel A. Kotfala, Kayla A. Krostoski, Kelly A. Kernat, Herbert Kosako, Abigail Kuzel, Michelle Labe, Brianna M. Lack, Sidney Lakowski, Benjamin B. Lammy, Altagracia Laura, Dennis Lassiter, J. H. Lee, Amy Leo, Devora T. Lewenstein, Kelly Lopez, Annalika Lopez Riddle, Jeffrey A. Love, Anastasia I. Lover, Johnny Luciano, Kamalan Makalu Drame, Michael Masick, Rebecca McFarland, Kimberly E. Magalhas, Marquita Maggie, Lawrence W. Magorty, Caitlin Maher, Megan Main, Kristen Malone, Melissa Manente, Philip Mangiocopra, Robin Manning, Elizabeth Marcello, Elizabeth Morero, Lisa Marshall, Caitlin Marsh, Stephen Marsico, Camille S. Martin, Molly P. Martin, Robert Martin, Darcy S. Martineau, Daniel J. Masakowski, Lisa A. Matalowitz, Anthony J. Mazzarella, Helena Mabai, Felicia Y. MacArthur, Brent McCartney, Kevin McClure, Kaya McCool Baldonado, John McCarr, Justin McGuire, Shonda McLennan, Timothy McMahon, Carlos M. Mendoza, Shalhevis R. Merzel, Alvaro Mesa, Johan Mesi, Shira B. Michaels, Jessica Miller, Anita Mohandarai, Carla Monroe, Sean Moore, Nydia I. Morales, Lisa I. Morales Nazario, Cimarron B. Mortensen, Eunice Makidi, Marie Noel B. Nadeau, Henry A. Negron, Jennifer Nevins, Jacqueline A. Nagayon, Leanna B. Nagayan, Sanji M. Nicholson, Elizabeth Nolan, Brendan Noonan, James R. Norcus, Gina Nunez, Nadia Obis, Tracy A. O'Brien, Jen Owens, Katria Pabon, David Parent, Beatriz Y. Paul, Felicia Peck, Mark T. Pepin, Rebecca Perez, Nancy Petro, Cody Picard, Stacy Picard, Anna Picota, Nicole C. Politz, Brittany Powell, Kelly Pyers, Matthew M. Rankin, Brandon Ray, Michaela Raymond, Mohsin Razak, Sophia A. Rensenko, Kara Renker, Julie Ripley, Juan Rivera, Monique E. Rivera, Nancy Rivera, Tonette Roach, Joseph Roberts, Annabelle S. Robinson, Carlos H. Rodriguez, Jeanette Rodriguez, Joe A. Rodriguez, Leticia Rodriguez, Matthew D. Rogers, Whitney B. Rogers, Damian Rosa, Mia Ross, Nicole L. Rosignol, Stephanie Roth, Deepak K. Root, Heather Rubin, Uniter J. Ruth, Antonella A. Sayans, Addison P. Safioti, Olivia Sagan, Mark T. Salomon, Candlin R. Sanders, Daisy E. Santiago, Lisa Santiago, Thomas J. Santopietro, Royce Santos, Giovanni Sanzo, Jared S. Sazin, Alfonso Chanella, Tashima Schley, Michael Schmidt, Corey P. Schultz, Jessica L. Schultz, Michael J. Skycalone, Shannon Scott, Stacy Salavka, Dale A. Sargent, Jonathan Surplus, Rebecca S. Shane, Andrew J. Sharon, Christia Shepard, Francesca L. Shope, Michael A. Shove, Rochelle D. Steierman, Richard A. Sienna, Sean M. Simmons, Sweden Simpson Peters, Stephanie Sleckis, Christina Small, Clara Smith, Kimberly R. Smith, Faithann Snell, Benjamin Solomon, Christina Stadolnik, Rachel H. Stein, Marcia S. Stephenson, Scarlett Stone, Zatanya Strain, Megan Sullivan, Alyssa Sykaunmeng, Joel Sylvan, Catherine M. Tabuena, Christina A. Tarbe, Melissa Thurman, Theodora Tomasitis, Kathleen M. Torres Munoz, Jonah P. Travado, Jesse Ullman, David I. Valley, Emma Van Dyke, Brianna Vasquez, Denise C. Velasquez, Taryn Verma, Giuseppe A. Vertucci, Adam Villegas, Benjamin L. Volk, Hannah Y. Vorotinov, Catherine Vozella, Kanjos Vukovic, Morgan E. Waldo, Gary M. Wallace, John V. Walsh, Thomas Walzer, Xing Wang, Kelsey N. Ward, Yatana K. Ward, Anik Warner, Daniel Wasmer, Tova Wine, Sarah Wellington, Chelsea Wells, Ashley N. Wheeler, Amy White, Joanne White, Bela D. Wiggins, Jane A. Williams, Johan T. Williams, Sonia M. Williams Denham, Thomas Willis, Samantha Wisk, Melissa Wolf, Aaron Wolf, Jennifer Wood, Megan Wright, Teeny Wright, Lori Young, Samaj C. Zachary, Alexander Zambetti, Tony Zanks, Victoria G. Zamidi, Alexia J. Zuniga, Master of Science, Elena P. Albini, Edward F. Barlage, Akwai Brown Welch, Karen A. Castle, Anna C. Cirilli, Kelly Ann Clark, Michelle Diaz, Awa Diop, Terry V. Fogel, Anesia M. Forbes, Jenna L. Fusco, Lunette K. Gonzalez, Nisha J. Hardnett, Michelle L. Agani, Robin R. Jacobs, Maria L. Nerone,
James O'Brien, Anthony L. Oliver, Katie Parks, Josu W. Paul, Joseph J. Palaccia, David M. Persons, Natalie Rispoli, Jose A. Rodriguez, Angelina Roman, Eric M. Rosenberry, Christina J. Santos, Davnet C. Schaefer, Tori Searson, Jacqueline Spector Church, Patricia Sullivan.
On behalf of my fellow members of the Board of Regents for Higher Education, I am delighted to bring greetings and congratulations to each member of the class of 2021, along with our sincere gratitude to the parents, families, friends, and others who have supported today's graduates. I know this day may not resemble the picture you had in your head for graduation, but please do not let that diminish your enjoyment of this amazing accomplishment. Today is a significant milestone in achieving your higher education goals, and the Board of Regents could not be more proud of your hard-earned success. On behalf of the entire board, we extend to you our heartfelt congratulations, along with our hopes that each of you pursue your goals with the same dedication that brought you to this wonderful day of success and celebration. Congratulations.
Hello, Charter Oak State College graduates, from Professor Dana Wilkie. Congratulations on your accomplishments of earning your long-awaited degrees. This virtual celebration is an expression of our love and hope for our graduates at a time when we could use a lot more of both. May these unique circumstances give you the resilience and inspire you to make the world a better place. Congratulations again.
Hi, my name is Edwin Bailey, and I'm a very proud graduate of Charter Oaks University. And I'm here to congratulate the 2021 class on having an outstanding year, despite all the things that's going on this year in the world. You all persevered, you fought, you struggled, but you made it. Congratulations, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Hello, graduates. Congratulations on this awesome achievement. Cindy Edgerton here, and I have a special shout out to the Health Information Management graduates. You did it. I always knew that you could. Be proud and celebrate. The HIM profession needs you. Know that it always makes my day when I get a message that you have passed your RHIA exam. Please keep in touch. I love hearing about your accomplishments and new jobs. We are so proud of you, and we wish you well. Go forward and do great things.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. As a member and student speaker of last year's class of 2020, I can attest to the resilience every one of you needed to persevere during the coronavirus pandemic. We all have endured some trying times recently in one way or a few, but all of our stories had something in common: unexpected obstacles and many challenges to overcome. However, despite all of these struggles, you did it. You overcame. Congratulations for winning.
So this is Dr. McDonald and our old friend the Lorax, and the good news is neither one of us has been canceled. We still have work to do. Usually the books you hear about with Dr. Seuss at graduation are, the places you'll go, or maybe you could fly a jet, maybe you could be a vet. But I think the Lorax has better advice for a class like Charter Oak 2021. He says, unless someone like you really cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So we know that we've taught you to care. We know that you have productive careers. We know that you can help us. The Lorax and I are not done, but we need your help to make the world a better place, both globally and where you live. So now you know why it's called Commencement. Time to get started. Make it better.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Today, you're celebrating the culmination of your hopes and dreams of earning your degree from Charter Oak State College. You have much to be proud of. As a graduate of Charter Oak, I remember what this day stands for. You have reached one of your goals, an important and very special goal that will lead you to a better life and increased happiness for you and your loved ones. And I hope this achievement will open more doors for you, a new career, a promotion in your chosen field, or pursuit of further education. You can do it. You have demonstrated your commitment and resilience. You have persevered and succeeded through many hardships, many known only to you, and the challenges of the pandemic of the past year. I am very proud of each and every one of you, and I speak for all of the directors of Charter Oaks Foundation. This is your day. Congratulations.
Class of 2021, family, friends, and distinguished guests, thank you for joining us here at Charter Oak as we celebrate our graduates. We're very dedicated to student success here, and celebrating with our graduates is the highlight of our year. We do share your disappointment in having to do this virtually now for the second year in a row. But stand by and look forward to coming to Charter Oak and doing this, a version of this at least, in person. We're going to welcome back the classes of 2020 and 2021. Stand by for details that'll be coming your way. For now, we applaud you, our 2021 graduates, and your support group, our faculty, and our staff. Until we see you again, stay well and stay connected. For now, from all of us here at Charter Oak, congratulations on your success.